Coming up on the July edition of Rope TV, we celebrate Naidoc Week.
We dive into the vibrant world of Indigenous art.
The image of the art, the kangaroo, the sounds of the Torres Strait drums and the didgeridoo.
We also have a special performance by Estelle Garvey Bird.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long.
And we're joined by Aussie actress Paula Duncan as we count down to the Focus on Ability Film Festival.
I really would like to motivate each and every one of you to think about your story and how you can tell your story.
This is Rope TV. Hi everyone, and welcome to the July edition of Rope TV. Hi Ashley.
Hey there, Kyle. And hello to all of our viewers. Thanks for joining us.
If you're tuning in right now, don't forget to drop a comment. We love hearing from you.
That's right, Kyle. The more comments and likes, the better. It's now time for the news headlines. Over to you, Aaron.
Thanks, Ashley. Hello everyone, Aaron Lucas here with your news headlines for July 3, 2023. An interim report into the National Disability Insurance Scheme has found a higher than expected number of children are on the scheme. Data from May shows 11% of 5 to 7-year-old boys were on the scheme, which has now been up and running for 10 years. The NDIS currently supports almost 600,000 participants with an annual spend of $35 billion. But with a current growth rate of around 14% each year, spending is projected to reach $97 billion in the next decade. There are concerns the scheme isn't sustainable, and that's why the federal government has started talking about reducing costs. But NDIS Minister Bill Shorten has told the ABC the review is more about making sure that the scheme works properly and that eligibility is clear.
When we say reduce spending, what I think we can do is make sure that every dollar gets through to the person for whom the scheme was set up. So we're going to still spend nearly $200 billion over the next 4 years. I just don't think we need to spend an extra $15 billion above that. But every year under our plans, we're going to spend more and help more participants than the previous year.
The review will make its final report in October. You can have your say at ndisreview.gov.au. The link is also in the chat. Another hike in interest rates could see Australia plunged into recession. That's the grim prediction from some economists as the RBA meets this week to make its monthly decision on interest rates. The current cash rate is at 4.1%. Parts of Queensland are bracing for a deluge of rain this week and freezing temperatures. It's thanks to a massive weather system that's been slowly creeping across the country from Western Australia. Areas around Mount Isa have already been drenched with more than 100 millimetres of rain in 24 hours, with temperatures only reaching a maximum of 12 degrees. The system is moving towards the southeast, but it will weaken as it gets closer to the coast. And if you were in Brisbane on July 21, you might want to check out Rope's Trivia Night. This event is to help Rope raise funds to kick off their next exciting venture, a coffee cart. It'll be a whole lot of fun and there are great prizes up for grabs. You can check out the event link in the chat to book your tickets. It's going to be a great night. You're up to date now. It is back to Ashley and Kale.
Thanks for the update, Aaron. We're looking forward to seeing you at the Rope Trivia Night.
Oh guys, I wouldn't miss it. Looking forward to seeing you there.
Don't forget, you can subscribe to Rope TV on YouTube. Make sure you hit the bell icon to be notified when we post new videos.
So Ashley, we have a very special guest with us today, right?
Absolutely, Kale. We are lucky to have Michael Connolly, a renowned Indigenous artist and First Nations elder with us today. Welcome to Rope TV, Michael.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us.
No, it's a pleasure.
Michael, it's Naidoc week. Can you tell our viewers why it's so important and what it means to you?
Naidoc Week is a celebration of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, going back as far as 1920, to come together in their communities to acknowledge everything about the Indigenous culture of this land.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Could you tell us the difference between a welcome to country and acknowledge of land?
Well, as a traditional owner, when we welcome people, we always speak of how to welcome you to my land and have respect for us on our lands. For me, on this land, I'm a different land, so I have to acknowledge the traditional custodians and the elders, past and present, on this land. So an acknowledgement is myself acknowledging the people of this land, and my welcome is welcome people to my lands.
Yeah, exactly. Here at Rope TV, we strive to be inclusive in all aspects of our show. We know that Aboriginal regions are the same as the suburbs regions. We film our show on the Redcliffe Peninsula. Can you tell us what land we are on and the name of the traditional landau owners for it?
So this area is known as the Kabi or Gubbi peoples, which runs from here right through to Noosa and west of the ranges. And just on the rivers here, there's also another group called the Yugara and the Jagara, and they connect to this land here. But this land is mainly recognised under the traditional owners as the Gubbi or Kabi peoples.
Thank you, Michael. We at Rope TV want to ensure that we are acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land we produce Rope TV on. Can you show us how to do that?
Well, it's about speaking acknowledgement. You're acknowledging that, sort of allowing your Rope TV to be acknowledged on this land. So you would say something in a format of, we acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land that our Rope TV is operating on. And we pay our respects to the elders past and present, and have respects to all Indigenous peoples in this land.
Yeah, exactly. Before you go, Michael, I believe you're also a respected artist.
Yeah, in my shop area at McDonald Road, Dreamtime Kullilla-Art, I do all my art there. And we had one of your participants with this program came to the shop, and he took to it so well. And let's take a look at what he can do.
My name is Songy Blanket. I am a Watergan and Mara Bactugal, man of the Torres Strait. I also have connection to the Waterting people through my great grandmother.
My name's Michael. My Aboriginal name is Mundagata Kulawari of the Kullilla-Art Nations, Northwest New South Wales, Southwest Queensland. Welcome to the Culture Cave. This is a place for all the Aboriginal art and artists that I've spoke to many years, in 30 years in business. So we've turned our art into souvenirs. I'm Desert Man and you're Salt Water. So it's good to welcome a saltwater person here to my desert world to understand each other and learn from each other. So I believe that you saw that early.
Yes.
So what does that mean when you see that? How do you feel what this art means to you?
I could close my eyes and listen to the sound.
did you feel? What did you see? What did you image?
I see the whole kangaroo
Whole kangaroo?
running, hopping together.
Yeah. And how does that make you feel when you hear the music, see the animal hopping, the kangaroo hopping and hopping and hopping and hopping? How does that make you feel with inside you? The image of the art, the kangaroo, the sounds of the Torres Strait drums and the didgeridoo. And how does that all create an image? If you had to paint that image, how would you do it? Because we can paint that in a minute. We can draw something like that in a minute. Would you like to do that?
Yes, I will.
Okay. It's a good feeling, isn't it? Makes you feel that you're in there and you're part of it and you see it. And you're feeling of it. And this is about traditional way. It's being on your country, feeling your country, drawing your country, and have that connection to your country. And when you close your eyes and you see the spirits of this land and your interpretation of how you've seen it to you was quite a journey for me. And I thank you once again with Kati Murawari, Dalimara Kalali, and then Kati Torres Strait, Dalimara Torres Strait. Welcome, acknowledgement, and the thank you for being part of the journey with you this morning in Dreamtime Kullilla-Art.
Wow, that was enlightening, Ashley. Indigenous art has such deep roots and meaning.
I couldn't agree more, Kale. Up next, we have a performance from the extremely talented Estelle Garvey Bird. Estelle is a vibrant 41-year-old fingerstyle guitarist with high-functioning autism and Asperger's, who uses her unique perspectives to explore and recreate captivating melodies while embracing her journey as a self-proclaimed rainbow child. Please put your hands together for Estelle.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in a play, and don't you know it's a beautiful new day? Yeah, running down the avenue, see how the sun shines brightly in the city, on the streets where once was pity. Mr. Blue Sky is living here today. Yeah, Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey, you with the pretty face, welcome to the human race. A celebration, Mr. Blue Sky's up there waiting, and today is the day we've waited for. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky, Mr. Blue Sky. Mr. Blue, you did it right, but soon comes Mr. Night, creeping over, though his hand is on your shoulder. Never mind, I'll remember you this way. I'll remember you this way. Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why you had to hide away for so long. Where did we go wrong? Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around, see what you do. Everybody smiles at you. Da 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 Please turn me over.
If you've been watching Rope TV for a while, you know that we put the spotlight on great people and organisations who make a positive impact in the world.
Ash and I were lucky enough to be invited to co-host the Focus on Ability Short Film Festival TV show, and this year's festival is just around the corner. But as you're about to see, there's still time to get your cameras out.
Hi, I'm Ryan Goodwin, Creative Director of the Focus on Ability Film Festival.
And action!
Nova Employment's Focus on Ability Short Film Festival is back for its 15th year.
So last year we had 19 countries participate. I expect we'll be over that number again this year.
Making a film has never been easier, and there are many ways to win. Simply make a short film or documentary focusing on the ability of a person with disability.
Paula Duncan is the Focus on Ability Ambassador. Paula is a 7-time Logie winner, very prestigious actress that's done some amazing things for the festival over the years.
I'm so proud to be ambassador of the Focus on Ability International Film Festival because my passion has been working with disabilities and an inclusive society.
So all the films will go online in August, and then we'll do screening events all around Australia. November 5 we'll have our big awards, red carpet awards event where all the filmmakers and film stars are invited to come along.
This film festival educates, it breaks down barriers, it builds bridges, you get to see people all over the world in their communities and how they're living with disabilities.
It's been amazing the impact it's been having in schools and local communities, that people are understanding and getting better educated about disability and understanding people's stories, and the more people that can watch these films and be better educated, I think the more inclusive society is going to be around those topics.
I really would like to motivate each and every one of you to think about your story and how you can tell your story.
So the prize pool, I think we're over $120,000 worth. We're very well supported by some businesses. So we're giving away a brand new car. All the details are on our website. You can just click on the entry button, you get our entry form, that's how you submit. Good thing is people have made a winning entry in a weekend before, so if you're watching this and you're thinking about entering, there's still plenty of time. Just make a less than 5-minute short film or doco with a disability theme, and yeah, get it into me before July 21.
Making a film has never been easier, and there are many ways to win. Simply make a short film or documentary focusing on the ability of a person with disability. Then head to focusonability.com.au. Entries close July 21.
And cut!
I'm so excited to see the entries. To find out more about the festival, the link is in the chat.
It did, Kale. Unfortunately, that brings us to the end of the show.
But not to worry, we'll be back on August 7th for our second birthday. And you're invited. The link to the event is in the chat.
See you then. Bye for now.
Rope TV is produced by Rope, a non-profit organisation providing support services to people living with intellectual disabilities. We empower personal development through the provision of information, education and life skills training. Our in-centre and community-based programs educate and encourage participants to develop life skills, including computer skills, social and interpersonal skills, travel and independent living skills. To find out more, visit our website or connect with us on social media. Road TV is proudly filmed at the studios of Trending Media Australia.